All right, we're here in Celestial Park, and we have a interesting character behind us, which is seems like a goddess of some sort, like a goddess statue that is moving. All right, so we're here in front of Celestiki Bar. We're gonna see what they got in here. I love me a nice frozen drink. I am extremely hot and sweaty. Okay, I think we're going to go with a cocktail instead because the frozen cocktails look pretty good. I don't know. They look a little sugary for my taste. I mean, they're all sugary, but I don't know. I'm debating between that one or this one, which is the Caribbean Spice Colada. I think we're going to go for the Caribbean Spice. We are at Celestial Park, and let me tell you, so far I've been overly impressed with how everything has been shaping out for me here today. I'm just chilling, being able to chill, have some space for yourself or your party and just enjoy the ambiance. This is honestly why I like theme parks so much more than, the rides are cool and all. But I think just hanging out, in my opinion, grabbing some drinks, eating some food, I think that's what makes a theme park so enjoyable. We're right next to the Helios Hotel, which I can't wait for the day that I'm able to step into that hotel. Honestly, it just looks spectacular just from the outside. In the back, there is the Pan-Asian restaurant, Blue Dragon, which I hope to try very soon with Allison. I guess the only thing I would say, if you are visiting this park, is bring loads of sunscreen and maybe an umbrella or something for the shade because it is extremely hot. Now, granted, this is a brand new park. They just planted new trees. They just planted a whole bunch of trees, which are beautiful. But as you know, trees have to grow. Look, just take a look at this. Look at this tree right here, right? This tree is going to be beautiful one day, and so are all of these other trees, and they're going to provide a lot of shade for a lot of people, but it's going to take some time. What I suggest is bringing, there are some spots with umbrellas like so, but they're mostly taken by a lot of people, so I would not rely on that. This is a nice hangout area where you can just chill, which I am just chilling. But there is no shade. That's the only thing. There's no shade, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I enjoy the sun, but it's just something to be aware of and to kind of take note when you're planning your visit to Epic Universe one day. And we're going to enjoy this drink that we got from that tiki bar in Celestial Park. As you can see, I am sweating. Interesting. It's not terrible. In terms of sweetness, it's not terrible. Oh, but there's a special taste. There's a certain taste to this, and I can't put my finger on it. But it's like boom. It's not like your ordinary sugary drink here at Universal. It's got a little tang to it, a little oomph to it. You know what I mean? Wow. I'm just looking at Stardust Racers in the distance. I'm gonna say one thing. It's not too packed. At least from what I've seen so far. I don't know if the park is, big. It's like too big that, it's good at spreading people out. But I don't find it too packed. All right, we got ourselves a pretzel while I walk to the Isle of Berk. I don't know because I'm starving. This is really good. You can find this pretzel right near the Wizarding World. It's extremely good. It's very, very good. I rate this 4.5. It's probably the best pretzel I've ever had. Again, I'm starving, so keep that in consideration. But this stuff is super good. Holy moly, this will hold me down until I get to the next land. And I'd just like to add that this pretzel has a sweet tang, like a sweet little taste to it. I've never tasted anything like this on a salty pretzel, but it's got like a little cinnamon. All right, here we go. My first time in How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk live reaction. Oh. Okay. Wow. Again, the scaling. It's ridiculous. Wow, this is much bigger than I thought. Much bigger. Wow. Kind of reminds me, even though I've never been there, but Disney Sea. This gives me like Disney Sea vibes. Wow. All right, where's the food? I'm starving. All right, so we are here inside the Mead Hall at the How to Train Your Dragon world, and yeah, we're gonna grab ourselves some lunch. This place is beautiful. I love the decoration. As you can see, there's Vikings on the walls of, cartoon Vikings, of course. There's if you're familiar with the movie, it's very true to the movie. We are sitting down at our table. This is a kind of like a food hall, right? So the food comes to your table, but you need to request a table at the front. And once you've done that, they'll sit you down and you have to mobile order your food. All right, so to start off, I got the Stoics Ale, and it has wildflower, honey, and white ale. Interesting. I like the combination here. I do like fruitier beers, and this is a white ale, so I'm excited to see how this is going to taste. So let's give it a try. It's very light, very ale-y, obviously, but it's not too, this tastes very similar to something I've had before. 4.5 out of 5. Okay, so for our main entree, we got the Sullen Sea Sandwich, which has salmon, pickled cucumbers, horseradish, on a pumpernickel Kaiser bun with ancient grains and sun-dried berries. Looks delicious. I love salmon. I am starving, and I'm extremely sun-drained right now. Being inside here is definitely a win for me. So I'm halfway in through the sandwich, and wow, this is phenomenal. The pumpernickel Kaiser bun is very good. Has a lot of distinct taste to it. Highly recommend this dish, as well as the cucumbers. You taste the cucumbers if you like cucumbers. It's got a nice little crunch to it, and the salmon, perfectly cooked. If you want something like sandwichy but healthy, go for this. Honestly, it did not disappoint. I'm gonna give this 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5 lunch for me. I highly recommend it. Okay, we did try this grain bowl. It's good, except it is a little bit dry. It kind of reminds me of a Dominican meal called con, which it's basically rice that's hardened from the bottom of the pot, from the pot, and this got that same consistency. Slowly coming back to life. AC, water, food. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much better. I was drained. Like, guys, this sun is no joke, and especially me, because like I'm shooting and I'm like moving and stuff like that. So I'm using a lot of energy, but like, yeah, the heat here at Epic is real. But
we have one more item on the list. I did order dessert. Take a look. So here, to finish off our meal, our lunch, is this the Storm Fries catch of the day. Storm's Fry catch of the day is cereal crumble chocolate mousse fish. It's pretty. It's nice. It's Instagrammable. And I really like how it looks like they have fruity pebbles in the bottom. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it sure looks like it. I like the fish on top, the design of it. Now, I will say I'm not a big chocolate mousse guy. However, I'm excited for it. I don't mind it once in a while. It's not my go-to, but considering that this one and they had another item for dessert on the menu. The other one didn't really appetize me too much, but this one sure looked pretty, so I wanted to give it a try for you guys and rate it. Guys, I may have started and tried it before showing you guys. I got too excited. I went in trying this dessert, and I realized I wasn't even filming. I was just like really excited. That being said, let's give it a second try. But first try was really good. Wow, that's really good. And again, not a big like chocolate mousse guy, but that's really good. It's not too chocolatey. It's not like overpowering. You know what I mean? It's just right. It's just the right amount of mousse. Very good. No, I'd order this again for sure. The cereal actually makes this much better. We're actually going to Hiccup's Swing Gliders. I was walking out of Isle of Berk, and then they changed the ride from delayed to actual, 25 minutes. So I could not skip on a 25-minute wait. Plus, this ride looks so cool. I'm interested to see how it compares to, let's say, maybe Hagrid's at Islands. Here it's very similar. My first roller coaster here at the park at Epic. Should be good. And we're back home, this time with Allison.
Hi.
So this is the end of the vlog. However, I did want to just say something real quick about Hiccup's. Hiccup's Wing Glider was a phenomenal ride.
Yeah.
It was technically my first roller coaster at Epic Universe because I still have to ride Stardust Racers.
Yeah, I know. How was it? Did you like it? Was it like Hagrid's?
So it's like a miniature version of Hagrid's.
Okay.
It's got it's not as intense as Hagrid's per se, but it's definitely for the kids. But I feel like it's a warm up to Hagrid's for you know what I mean.
Okay.
I
can do that. Huh? I can definitely ride that.
Yeah, you'll love it. I mean, honestly, it's a family ride and stuff like that. But it's super cute. And like I said, when I walked up, it was like 25-minute wait. So I was heading to Stardust, and then I said, "This is like right here. I got to get on it."
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Otherwise, fantastic day. Celestial Park, beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can just go to Epic just to hang out in Celestial
Park. Yeah. I can't wait to go. I'm so excited to go. My time is coming up. So.
Yes. How much longer? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah. No, like in a week.
In a week?
Yeah, in a week.
We're going to Epic in a week.
Yeah, I'm so excited. On June 1st, we're going, so we're really excited to go. It's going to be my first time, Andy's second time. We'll be bringing you guys more content, more stuff, showing you way much more of the park. Hopefully we get to ride Ministry of Magic. That's the goal.
Hopefully. I mean, it is a standby wait now. We'll just have to be there super early. Crack of dawn, basically.
We'll see.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
So rest up. Mm-hmm. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I do have a couple more videos coming out with the footage that I got at Epic. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my last one, which was my favorite one. I put a lot of work into that. So go like that one. It is
basically about Dark
Universe. Yeah, just about Dark Universe.
Yeah, and what's coming up next is Harry Potter, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching another episode of Slice of 18.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, as that's very helpful for us. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.